Voulez-vous dormir avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous dormir avec moi ce soir? Oh, hi there. Or should I say, Bon Jovi? I see you've come to watch me decimate the French language. Nice. Or should I say, Nice? Many of you don't know this, but as a child I spent a lot of time in France, in a small village in Gaul. Not physically or literally, mentally inside the comic books of Asterix. And it was always my number one destination, and when I finally got to visit and explore the country, it did not disappoint. With its romantic cities, picturesque countryside, pretty women and pretty historic villages, there's not much to dislike about France. But why is it that Paris overshadows all that it has to offer? They say that Parisians are rude and arrogant, but where was I going with this? Paris! No doubt a beautiful city, but the thought of Paris alone skews the perception of the country for all that it is. Travelling to France and only seeing Paris is like catching a frog and only eating its legs. Oh, frog! Gotcha! Delicious, I'm gonna eat you up later. Look at those little legs. Yum yum. Let's look at some unique places to discover outside of the capital. France and its many pretty cities all have many alluring things to offer. Palaces, intriguing museums, art and architecture, national parks and forests, and of course, food and wine. Let's go beyond the cities, to the heart of the country, to the charming countryside and unforgettable sights and scenes. Let's start with the truly unique Le Mont Saint-Michel. A sight to behold, built upon a small island on the coast of Normandy. The village of Le Mont Saint-Michel features an impressive abbey atop its highest point. Walking to it, you make your way up many a narrow cobblestone street. The view from the wall looking out to the coast is nothing compared to the vision of it when you first sight it from the land. An incredibly interesting place, unfortunate for the monstrosity that is the modern bridge leading up to it. Whoever approved that should be put under the guillotine or burned at the stake like Joan of Arc. Next, Carcassonne. You may know the name from the popular board game, which is unfairly dominated by those who have bothered to read the rules. Carcassonne is a fortified city in the south of France. It is very tourist-centric, and within the walls you will find many restaurants and shops. It won't take long to explore within the walls, but definitely worth a day. Gorges du Verdon may be France's most spectacular natural site. Located in southeast France near the city of Nice, as you drive into the gorge along its winding roads that tee to the edge of cliffs and cut through mountains, you'll be awed by its incomprehensible awe. The waters of the gorge are an inviting turquoise green. You won't want to leave. Life will seem a little dull outside of this pocket of beauty. Not too far from Paris, you'll find the small village of Giverny, which is where the painter Claude Monet lived in later life. Here is his home and gardens, still maintained and cared for till this day. A beautiful place to stop and smell the flowers and see the scenes in which he painted. Annecy, in the southeast of France, close to the border of Switzerland, is found at the edge of a picturesque lake by a mountainside. Its beautiful old town is the main attraction that you should have in your sights. Pastel-coloured houses and beautiful arranged flowers line the canal that cuts directly through the old town. Lake Annecy alone is worth the visit, as the French Alps are all around. Pont du Gard was built around the time of baby Jesus. It is the remains of a long-standing aqueduct. It is one of those sites that is unique and thought-provoking, well worth the detour. Colmar in the Alsatian region is a charming village right on the border of Germany, and its Germanic influence can be seen in its architecture. If you like architecture, Colmar is where it's at. An incredibly photographic village with much to offer. And just up the road is Strasbourg, similar in nature. The French Riviera on the Mediterranean coast on the southeast of France is a stunning holiday destination for the rich. Vespers command the roads and beautiful French girls line the beaches. This colourful destination is best absorbed in the summer when the sun is at its hottest. Known for the likes of Saint-Tropez, Cannes and Cassis. Lastly, wine country. France is famous for its vineyards and wineries. Not sure if you knew that. Bordeaux, Champagne, Corsica, all the ones that I can easily name. The list goes on and on. It's well worth the time to explore these regions. Even if you are not a wine enthusiast, it's always good to indulge in the finer things in life, every once in a while. This is just a taste of what lies beyond the shadow of the Eiffel Tower. If you can't be bothered making your way all the way there, you can always just travel via a glass of wine and a piece of cheese. That's how my mum does it. She's supported many French vineyards over the years by drinking a bottle a night. I didn't even know she cared so much about the disenfranchised wine producers and the global effects on new markets, which are destroying livelihoods. But she clearly does. Take care. Au revoir. It's time for Which Country Is It? Quick fire round. Okay, let's go. Jamaica, Tibet, Bolivia, Russia, Japan. Wow, that was quick, 5 out of 5. For those of you who think that I've just randomly said a bunch of countries' names and then edited the graphic on top, get out of here, you're too smart. Leave, get out.